Hello show buddies and welcome back to the Echoue Bijoux channel. This week we're going to head down to Lido Keys South Beach, take a look at what's going on with some of the changes over there, find some cool stuff, and we're going to see an ice cream truck barge. Let's get out there. I swear to you, that is a barged ice cream truck. There's a baby's here though. Nice. I'll take that. Hi, baby. You're just a baby. Yeah. Hello, pretty, pretty. All right, what's the deal with the eastern white slipper snail? Get out of town. And there is no beach. We're not even at high tide yet. This week I've got something special for you guys. As a thank you for people liking, sharing, and subscribing, I released 2 videos this week. Not 1, but 2. So we're going to have shilling here over at Lido at the south end. And there's also a special video on how to decoupage a gorgeous Seahorse Lampshade for your home. It's absolutely beautiful. And trust me, this project went so much smoother than the lamp did. Oh my gosh. So enjoy 2 videos this week instead of 1. Let's get out there on the sand. Back again at Lido. And there's a lot of mosquitoes the minute we opened up the door, so I think we might need some spray tonight. Oh, I don't need to breathe it. Oh, gross. Here's what our sky looks like. Not supposed to have any rain tonight. And this is the first time now in, oh my gosh, weeks when we've been able, since we've been able to come. It's been just raining and crazy, and so looking forward to this. Hopefully we find a couple things. Okay, so which way are we going on? You want to go on this way or go on that way? Pretty wet over here. Not a surprise, I guess, since all that rain we've had for weeks on end now. Ooh. Okay, first cool find, and we're not on the beach yet. That's a pointed Venus clam. Dang, babe, I forgot my bag. I need my tiny jar. And the car's right there. Put more bug stuff on since I just had 2 of them all in my ears. Good grief. I know John says I can use this shell bag, but my scoops are in here too. Alrighty then. Take 2, here we go. It was high tide last time we were here, and because of that we didn't find a whole lot. So since it's not going to be high, maybe we'll have better luck. What'd you find? Oh, a moon. Nice, babe. I still hear my parrots. What tree were they in? These little wild green and black parrots are down here, and they're really loud and raucous. I love them. Yeah, one of the loudest calls out here. I'm glad I put the bug stuff on. Geez, they're thick today. Yeah, it's a little swampy over here. This is going to really look different once that renourishing project gets going, but they aren't planning to start that until late this year, and I presume that means after November. Get past hurricane season. gosh, the point looks so strange. Really weird. I just can't get over how different it is out here. Gosh. Been a while since we mended the point. Okay, so here's our high rock line. Everything's all mixed up and jumbled up with sand though. And then out in the center I can see where seaweed and stuff like that is washed up too, so it's almost like this entire thing is just completely going under all the time now. A lot of seaweed. Looks like stuff mixed up with it. Let's see what we got here in the racks. Looks like mostly slippers. Angle this down a little bit. Little piece of a worm, busted up. Piece of a turkey wing. Little arcs. Nothing earth-shattering in here. What we got going on with this seaweed? Well, at least the water's decent. You can kind of see through it. And there's just a boatload of shells in here, but it's all mixed up and jumbled up with the sand. Oh, look at this little guy. Cute little surf plant. There's a little spiny slipper. And a civet. Ooh, there's a little eastern white slipper snail. It was really thin, guys. You can tell it's a slipper. You can see the little shelf in the back. And I know Bailey Matthews says that these aren't really found around this area, but I find them fairly regularly, so I think they are. Don't find lots of them, but a couple here and there. Alright, what's the deal with the eastern white slipper snail? In my book, I see eastern white slipper snail. I'm on page 82 of the Florida Living Beaches book, and I see this listed as the eastern white slipper snail. And it specifies the depressa and the atrasolia versions, not the plana version. Bailey Matthews says that we don't have the eastern white slipper snail here, and they show us the ones that we do have. When somebody asked about it, their response was that the crepidula plana is not listed because it's not found in Southwest Florida. So I guess I'm finding the depressa and the atrasolia, and they are all seemingly called eastern white slipper snail, which is confusing to say the least. Especially when the depressas actually are a lot bigger than what I'm finding. 3 shells with the same common name is confusing. Maybe we should just call the ones we find here the southern white slipper snail. Alright, so it's mixed with the seaweed. It's already up here. Let's take a look at that. Oh, look. Look at all the little slipper guys up here. Little baby cockle. All kinds of stuff mixed in with it, but it's mostly just commons. Not too much different looking, not yet. And it's like this heading that way. So we're gonna head for the point. See that coffee ground stuff though, gently lapping waves. Kind of makes me feel like I should look closer. There was a cute little hinged coquina there a second ago. I just lost it. It kind of got covered back up. I guess so. Let's see, what do we got? Hey, coquina. Yeah. Look at this little guy. A nice little paper fig, and he's perfect. Wow. Not even chipped on his lip or anything. He's great. Beautiful. Yeah, shelling down here has been strange this summer. Shells have been moving around all over the place. And this point is so jacked up now that where we used to find things, everything is all moved now. That's a cute scallop. Yep, there's lots of interesting littles. So we got a calico scallop and a little baby Atlantic giant cockle. That's what these here are. Thought maybe we'd find some drills or some baby's ears or something here tonight, but I guess I thought wrong, because everything is moved around and different again. I see something bright orange out here. What do we got down here? Oh, too bad that was broken, man. That's pretty. That's a good colorful piece to cut down though. Well, that's a banged up shell frit here at the end. There's a nice yellow cockle. We got mostly busted stuff, coquinas, little crossbarred Venuses, but mostly pieces, just smashed in pieces, which is very strange. Oh, so that's the water. Let's go, what do we got up here higher? Let's take a look. Nice calico clam there. Great. Now I'm blocking the water line, but that's a real strange angle. I can't handle it, so seems like it really thins out right here. Almost nothing. Yeah, even all the clams are broken. So the point has developed a little sand spit point again. So instead of being rounded off, it's got a little jut out into the water. It might affect how things are moving. Let's go find out. Not too much yet. bubbles and buttons and coffee grounds, so we should be looking for lentils and cool stuff like that. So you can kind of see the water's light color, and then right there it drops off. And I guess I'm turning it off because, you know, music. So, mostly arcs, pieces of sand dollars, broad rib carditas, kitten's paws, crossbar beans, and some of these small surf clams. Ooh, there's a baby's ear though. Nice. I'll take that. Cute one too. If you like seeing all the great shells and beaches here in the central Gulf Coast of Florida and seeing cool content that tells you not only where to go to find these things, but gives you ideas for what you can do with them once you find them, then please I encourage you to hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons. That signals to the YouTube algorithm that people like the content and are engaging with it, and it will help other people discover this channel if they are looking for information about our area as well. It's tough to grow on YouTube these days. Any little bit helps, guys, and I really appreciate it. Let's get back to the video. There's stuff a little further up the line and stuff in the water too, but I need to look here at the water before the tide starts coming up higher. We're on mid-tide tonight, but it's going to be going up shortly, so changing back over to where low tides are going to get early and kind of in the middle of that. So, oh my gosh, yeah, that drops off quick. It's very sketchy. Nothing good in there. At least the water movement isn't as crazy right now since we're at kind of a mid sort of slack time. Where have the shells gone? Oh, hello, Heron. Aren't you a cutie? Hi, baby. You're just a baby. Yeah. Look at those eyes, though. They glow. Hello, pretty, pretty. When our herons here are young, they have quite vastly different plumage than what you're used to seeing on them, but they're still gorgeous. I'm not gonna hurt you, pal. It's okay. Let's see, what do we got here? Nice big scallop. Very surf one. There's a big piece of a moon. And there's another. Way ahead of me there. That's a bubble. I don't know. I got the feeling everything is all buried. It's weird that it's just naked here. Got a coquina there. And a nice big scallop. Those are lovely. It looks like some of the shells may have washed back into this little ledge and might be buried. That's what it looks like. I'll check that out in a minute or two after I check the water here. Some shells right there on the end. Not a ton on this backside though. I got a baby's ear. It's my first olive I've seen, actually.
I haven't seen one at all.
Did you see the little baby heron, babe? Look to your right.
Yeah.
He's so cute. I'm already figuring out to bother the fishermen too. Ooh, that's a cute olive. Ooh, it's really light. And glossy. And a nice point. Awesome. It's a nice little olive. This is my little pal. I'm not really sure why he doesn't go stand in the surf and get the sand fleas. There's loads of those. Alright, so here's the bottommost part of the point now. A little more of a current here. And this whole thing I'm on appears to be a pile of shells. A lot of seaweed. A lot of seaweed. A lot of smashed stuff. And not much else. I know some people snorkel here, but I wouldn't do it. No. It's a little sketchy with the currents here, so. Ooh, I just saw a little rock in there. Kind of shapely even. No, not great. Not fabulous shape. Broken milk. Surf clam and jingles. Broken fragile matcha there. Pieces of sand dollars. And the camera overheated once again. There's a little baby moon. A little broken whelk. And I just picked up a really pale cockle, this little lady in waiting, an apple murex, and a piece of a J or an alphabet cone, hard to tell. So fun. But I already have to change my battery because it's hot and the camera's overheating. Oh, that's a nice bay. I'll get that too. Awesome. Fun little finds. Alright, let's change the battery here. Feed this beast. I just don't know why it does this, but apparently it does this to a lot of people because look at all the search term entries for that. GoPro heating, and it's by different models too. So it's not unique to my camera at all. Reduce my resolution, reduce my frame rate, use external power instead of a battery. What? Listen, I'm using this thing on the beach. The whole point is it's supposed to not need to be plugged into external power. That's what they built their whole company on, being an adventure camera. Alright, so I don't really know. I keep checking for updates. I've replaced some of the batteries. But, I mean, let's be honest. It's Florida. It's the beach. It's hot. And I'm not, riding a jet ski. And I'm not on a mountain bike going down a hill. So I'm not getting constant airflow across the unit unless I'm catching a bunch of wind. Which you can hear in the microphone noise anyway when that happens. So, I do seem to overheat a little less when it's windy and in the wintertime. But in the summertime, let's just say, man, Florida's tough on the equipment. There's a few things scattered around. That's a fragile matcha there. Got that nice little ridge down the side. It's a really nice one. Super thin. You can see how see-through this shell is. see. Lovely. And things are a little chunkier over here. Bigger in the pieces. Some different shells. Maybe our luck's about to change. There's a little milk. Hello, lightning milk. There's a top off of a few of them over here too. And ooh, look at that nice big turkey wing. Yeah, that's a good one. Not chipped or anything. Really nice. Oh, horse conch, how you tease us. Teasy piece of horse conch. Honey, you want to see this egg cockle I found? It's awesome. Take a look. I know, right? It's a big boy. Lovely. Oh, that's a cute little baby.
There's a good looking buttercup right there.
Oh, yeah. That's a cutie pie. Can we put it in the tinies, or are you gonna? There's the buttercup. That's nice. It's a nice one. Awesome. Lots of chunks in the water over here too. Big busted piece of a moon. Wow. Oh, there's another broken horse. Oh, another teasy horse conch. Ooh. This stuff is getting sloshed around though, isn't it? He's pretty, but he's in terrible shape. Knobless fighting conch. Nice prickly cockle. Pretty. I feel like standing down here at the bottom, I'm not seeing as much. Let's try up here. Rotten turkey wing. Full of holes from boring sponge. There's an olive. Yeah, he's not in great shape. He's not glossy. He's kind of dull and sandy feeling. Oh, I'll take him. And there is just turkey wings all over the place. Whoop. I missed it. Huh? An albino what? Oh, cool. Let's take a look. I missed that nice turkey wing, dang it. Disappeared on me. Can you come a little closer? Oh, he's not quite albino, babe.
What?
No, there's color there, and there. But he is a little broken parallel. Put him in the bag. Kinda thought we'd find some nutmegs. She's usually around the right time of year for those guys. Beautiful egret there hanging out with us too.
There's one that stinks.
Oh, broken true tulip, and it was a chocolate brown. Wow, that's a cool shell piece. Nice. There's a nice big olive. Big spindle out of a horse. Ooh, another teasy piece. Oh, don't run away. That cute little bitty scallop.
What?
That. Little tiny baby orange scallop.
Oh.
He's super cute. I was afraid that the wave was going to take it on me. Hello, Moon. Looks like I picked a good place to stop. Oh, moon snail. He's missing his center, though. An unusual spot for that to be gone. Huh. And a cute little calico scallop. There's kind of a lot of shells up above us here.
Yeah, I know.
Should take a look at those. Like more of the same with the water. It's all smashed up. Big pieces though. Look at all those broken fighting conchs. My. Need to keep what?
You ever seen one like that?
It's all surf worn down way past the... But that is neat though.
That.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
There you go.
Throw it in the flowers, but
Just pulled up a really nice turkey wing. And a little auger. Oh, it's a dark colored auger. It's kind of pretty and sort of cute. Make sure there's no hermie in there. Does not appear to be anything but sand, so. Alright. We'll take it. Hoping for a good sunset tonight, but we got a few clouds in the mix and it might mess it up. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Alright, so, oh my goodness, look at you! Ooh, hey! Oh, please just be nothing but sand in there. That is nice little lace murex. How frilly and pretty. That's a good one. Very nice little lace murex. Let's rinse it. So kind of worth it coming up into this high stuff. And as I had suspected, yes, there are shells and they are buried with sand. There's another olive over here and a little baby tulip. Let's see what kind of shape that baby tulip's in. Oh, terrible shape. Big fat olive right there. He's not in terrible shape. And this cute little juvie fighter with a super spiky point. That's a cute little shell. Awesome. So yeah, there is stuff here and it's buried in this sand layer. All this stuff right here. Let's go rinse these guys off. Another big fat olive. Broken crown conch there. So, different kind of shelling tonight. A little more hunt for it. A little less low-hanging fruit. But still some fun finds. Alright, let's get in the water. Rinse these guys. See what we got. Ugh. I just got all that crap out of my shoes. I really need to get more back in it, but... There we go. Oh, you're lovely. My. Not sure what your deal is, if you're sun faded or what, but that's gorgeous. There's that great little lace murex. That big fat olive. And that itty bitty little baby conch. He's gorgeous. Alright, some fun stuff. Ooh, there's a nice worm. Broken. Too bad. Pretty color. Busted baby mossy. That's a cool worm, though. Keep that guy. I'm sort of torn between working down here by the water and working it up in that higher rack where stuff is buried. And maybe a nice moon. Yes. That's a lovely moon. Great little shell. Great shape. Hello, moon. And an auger and chestnut turban to go with that. That's pretty fun. Very nice little finds there. Kind of a funky oyster. Cool. Most of the crown conch too. He's got a hole, but you don't find them in great shape around here at Lido at all usually, so that's not a terrible crown for here actually. Alright, some more fun stuff. What in the redneck hell am I looking at? I feel like I'm looking at a drivable ice cream truck pulled up alongside of a houseboat. What is that? What am I looking at? I'm so confused right now. Okay, so the big boat just sort of shoved off the ice cream truck thing. It looks like a dolphin cruise or something. I swear to you, that is a barged ice cream truck. I swear that's what that is. That's the craziest thing I've ever seen. Okay, that's just weird. It's like the cruise people wanted ice cream, and the good humor man is available by water. Oh my gosh. Now on camera it looks like it's way, 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 way far away, but really by your eye, it's not. It's not far at all. That is the craziest thing I've ever seen. Oh my gosh. Yep, he sure is on a barge. Look at that. Florida. You just do not see that every day. Part of me wants to laugh at it, and part of me is impressed with the ingenuity. That is something different. Oh my God. Rewind that if you want to see that again. An ice cream truck barge. That is the most Florida thing I've ever seen, and I live here. You probably think I'm kidding about this, but it is absolutely not a joke. Tropical just started up, I think, this year. I've not even seen an article about it, just stuff on social media about it. But it is legit. It is an ice cream truck boat. Here's some footage from their TikTok account so you can see a little bit more about what it is these folks are doing and got going on. What a cool idea. Alright, the ice cream truck on water is interesting, but that's kind of what I came for right there. Wow. Beautiful. So the tide is on the way back up. Starting to push a few things in at us. What do you got here? White Atlantic Simile. Nice one. Little bubble. Oh wow, look at the discoloring on that. That's fun. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Everything is buried. There's loads of shells under just this top layer of stuff. Full. Just FYI, we're losing our daylight as the sun goes down, so I'm going to lighten some of the clips so that you can see the shells a little better. Nice mossy arc in front of me, wow. Look at this. Oh boy. No, it's a mossy arc, but look how dark it is.
Yeah, I picked up a purple.
He's like chocolate and purple. Oh my gosh, that's great. I like it. I like it. Losing our daylight quick here. What you got there? A chestnut turban. typically see very many of those here. A few, but not a lot. More of a honeymoon thing. Nice breeze picking up. Sun's about to go down. I wonder if we'll get a green flash tonight. That's a nice egg cockle, it looks like. And there's a cute hook. How broken? Oh, pretty broken. That egg cockle's great though. Very nice. What am I stepping on? Oh, it's all rotten and full of holes. There's a nice big white Atlantic simile though. Look at the size of that guy. That's big for one of these. Great shell. Alright. There's a cute seraph. There's got to be more here than what I'm actually seeing. I'm just not looking properly. But I dug a little bit, babe, and there's a lot of stuff buried. Alright, I'm just gonna grab a bunch of what I see here. Since we're losing our daylight, I'm just trying to skim and pick up a few things that I see. What did you find? You didn't tell me. Watch, he's gonna say J-piece. Sunray Venus. No, we won't get a green flash tonight. There's clouds in the way. Oh, there's a nice egg cockle. Two-tone even. Oh, look at that one. That's a beaut. And I picked up a Sunray Venus clam. Oh, I just dropped my auger. There's a little buttercup lucine. Calico scallop. Little worm snail. A couple of augers of seraph. And that nice big simile. And those look like probably just about the last things I'm going to pick up here. South Lido Key Beach Park tonight. We are quickly losing our daylight. And we will have to get back to the car here shortly. So, call it an evening here. Let's say thank you once again to Lido Key. Always have a good time down here. Ah, there's a nice moon. Right on. Another pretty calico scallop. Look at the little chestnut turban. Ooh. Cute. There's another auger. All right. Oh gosh, during the day it's brutal out here. Piece of a crown conch. I'm sorry?
You want that?
Oh, that's a half decent boat. Sure, I'll take him. You don't want him?
No.
He's cute. And my little crown. So mostly what I got today was tinies. And that's okay. I'm gonna do the loop here. Oh, hello, moon. How are you? We'll take you. There's a spotted slipper. That's cool too. And another moon. Oh, only half a moon. So yeah, not a ton of stuff, but some half decent, interesting finds tonight. There's half of a tulip. You can see the inside of it. That's kind of fun. Oh, look at the little baby moon snail. Oh, aren't you cute? They're super adorable. Love it. Yep, running out of daylight quick. Ooh, a Murex, cool. Really beat up one. Not sure if it's an apple or a pitted, but that's fun. Okay, I'm pausing it right here so you see how little beach is actually left, and we are not even at high tide, not even close yet. So that's a little scary. Boy, not much beach left over here at all. Get out of town. That's my real last show of the day. A little Florida cone. Fabulous. I love it. Ooh. He would have been really nice if he wasn't missing that chunk of them. But he's still pretty cool. I'll throw him in the bag. What is this? Is this another egg cockle? It is. Interesting, getting a bunch of these today. My goodness, there is no beach left here. And we're not even at high tide. Yeah, this place has changed drastically. Everything that was by the rocks. The last time we were here, there was nothing at the rocks at all. The last time we were here, there was nothing at the rocks at all. Yep. And it all got moved down this way, I think. And there is no beach. We're not even at high tide yet. So if any nests at all were laid here, it's not happening. Because look at all the seaweed washed up against the grasses and stuff. Actually, makes me want to look in there for a second and see if there's any decent shells. But the erosion, oh my gosh, look at this. This is cut down almost a foot. And what has been able to recover since Helene and Milton is now getting ripped out again erosion-wise. Lido, what is going on with you? What is going on with you, Lido Key? Well, looks like it's time to head off the beach. Won't be able to see here in a few more minutes. So just a little side note about some of the erosional issues that are going on there at the South Lido Beach Park area. There is a massive renourishment plan by, it's kind of like a joint partnership kind of a thing between the county, the city, and the Army Corps of Engineers to make this happen. But I recently learned that the park itself does not seem to be part of this renourishment project. So the area that we see slowly eroding out and disappearing, I'm not sure what's going to happen over there at the bottom of Lido at this point. But my understanding is that they're not going to renourish the sand there, that it starts at the rock jetty and will move north from that point up to where Lido Beach Resort and the pool are. So it worries me a little bit seeing that when we're not even at high tide, how small this beach has gotten, how tiny it actually has become, because we did have a lot more there, and then Helene and Milton smacked us pretty hard, and then things have been evolving and changing ever since Milton. Ever since that, the point is going crazy. Sometimes it's got an actual point to it. Other times it's rounded and very carved and shallow, and it's just... You can see how much the ocean is encroaching at this particular point in the beach as we're walking off the beach. So any any animals that were using that area are going to return to find it not there, like sea turtles, for example. And in the past, we've seen sea turtles nest in that area on that part of the point. Also, during a certain time of the year when it's breeding season for the terns, they lay their nests on the ground, and they sit down there on the ground. And the spots that they were using for nesting seem to be getting ever smaller and ever smaller. So I really hope that Sarasota has something planned to kind of help fix up Lido Beach Park, the South End Park itself, because it's looking a little thin there beach-wise over there. Well, I really hope that you enjoyed this week's shelling over at Lido and checking out what the changes are over there and how much, once again, that the point of Lido has changed once again. Found some cool shells and we had a lot of fun out there, even though we lost our daylight. Gosh, it was a shame, too, because as the tide was pushing in, it was shoving shells at us, and we were finding all kinds of really cool stuff, but had no light to see them and didn't have any headlamps with us so that we could keep going. Make sure you stay tuned to the end, because up here there's going to be some links, including the special link to that beautiful Seahorse Lampshade. I'm releasing 2 videos this week, not 1, just to give you guys a little bit more of a thank you for watching, subscribing, liking, and sharing, and helping my channel grow. I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me, more than you guys actually know. And I'm very excited to have people that like all the same stuff I do. Make sure you stay tuned to the Echoue Bijoux channel, because we have some really special stuff coming out here in the next few weeks for you as well. There's going to be some absolutely awesome Halloween, Shelloween projects coming out next. And then there's going to be a special trip to Sanibel. We're going to visit the Anna Chan exhibit at the Tribby Gallery, and going shelling in Kaya Costa, a new place for us to go shell. So stay tuned to the channel, because there's lots more fun to come. And remember, if you want to have fun like this, then you know what you need to do. Get out there and go shelling. Make sure you come back next week, and we'll see you again right here from the beach in the craft room.